Stop number 4 on the FedEx Nationwide Series brings us to Atlanta Motor Speedway. It's the running of the Quick Lane Motorcraft 300. Should be a great race here today. On the pole for the race, the car he calls Jenny Joe. Joshua Collard has the pole for the race. Starting alongside is DeMarcus Brown. And qualifying pole speed for qualifying 201 miles per hour. Smoking fast around this racetrack. Cole Daly starts in 3rd position. 4th is Jared Stone. Natalie Hernandez starts 5th position. Starting 6th is Jeffrey Finguy. Starting 7th is Sam Young alongside Ryan Acosta. Then Cole Moore and Dion Scott have the 10th starting position. Adrian Becker and Tim Gardner have row 6. Row 7 has Mitchell Jones and Samuel Mills. Tim Waycross and Charles Jackson has row 8. Row 7, row 8 has Joseph Bryant and Dale Keselowski. But the pace car ducks off of turn number 4 on the pit road. And it's the car he calls Jenny Joe. Joshua Collard has the pole for the race. And the green flag waves, and here we go at Atlanta. We saw 3 wide racing in the Traxxas Truck Series. May see more of the same here in the FedEx Nationwide Series. Here's the 38 car of Cole Daly. He's making his way up through the field. Natalie Hernandez in the 36 car. She's going inside of Cole Daly for number 2 position. And that's going to let Jenny Joe pull away to lead the first lap. Maybe. Yes, it will. Joshua Collard leads the first lap, but here comes Natalie Hernandez, car 36. Going for the lead, and she's got it. Cole Moore in the number 01. He's got the shove of Adrian Becker in the 43. Who makes me nervous right up there. We saw this being the eye of the storm in the Traxxas Truck Series event. And this may start to develop a little bit of a familiar pattern here. Like I said, we saw 3 wide, many rows deep in the trucks. We was wondering how the FedEx Nationwide cars will do. And now it's girls battling for 1-2. Adrian Becker and Natalie Hernandez. And Adrian, by just inches, led that lap on Natalie as they come down in the third, as they go into the first and second turns now. Mitchell Jones takes starting spot away. Here comes Joseph Bryant in cars 18. And he's going for the 3rd spot on Natalie Hernandez. Actually about to pass Sam Young first. '11 car of Derek Henderson making a move, makes it 3 wide now between him, Joseph Bryant, and Natalie Hernandez for the number 3 position. Ryan Acosta driving the Eric McClure car. He's up there in the 14 car. And right now it's Mitchell Jones in the 09 with the lead. 30 laps around this racetrack here in Atlanta. It'll be 33 in tomorrow's Bass Pro Shops 500 and 500 for the Castrol GTX Cup Series. Dylan Young working his way up through the field. So is the 70 car of Lisa Shears. Seth Coley's in this mix too. Tim Waycross in the 27. And almost 4 wide down in the front stretch here. Oh, Eric Burton and Roy Vandervee, they touched going in turn number 1. And boy, Lisa Shears has got one flying piece underneath the 70 car for sure. Her and Dylan Young in the 2. They're now suddenly up to the top 5. And Seth Cole pushing his good buddy Dylan Young up to the field. But nope, Seth Cole's going to go up to the inside and make it 3 wide for the number 2 position. As now the 19 of Jack Richards has the lead. Dylan Young, car number 2, runs number 2 right now. With a 20 of Seth Cole. Lisa Shears in the 70. Nicholas Guerrero only for a moment is 5th in the 60 car. But here comes Tim Gardner to 15. Just some great racing going on here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Of course, Atlanta never disappoints any NASCAR fan, that's for sure. And the drivers will tell you it's a fun place to race, too. Seth Cole going for 2nd now. And John Waycross in the 1 car. He's making his presence felt in the top 10. As he now gets by the 16, the 70, the 15. And now comes up on the 2 of Dylan Young. And the 33 of Eric Burton. Samuel Mills in the 31 car, working his way through the field now. And meanwhile, Seth Cole, car number 20, going for the lead. And he's got it in car number 20. Seth Cole, the president of the NSCRA, takes the lead here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Clicking off laps at well over 200 miles per hour. And look at this whole strewn of cars there. Look at this whole mess of cars being strewn all over the track. That's the 62 car, Jared Stone. He's trying to make his way up to the top 10. Actually, not just in the top 10, he's actually 2nd right now, but Logan Wilson goes inside in the 00 car. He won at Las Vegas. Ed Gardner in the 87, being shoved by the 14 of Ryan Acosta, excuse me. Eric Matthews in the 3 car. We haven't mentioned him much earlier. Neither has we mentioned the 34 of Bob Fergus. And Fergus now goes by Lisa Shears in the 70 car as they go down to the 3rd and 4th turns now. Let's see where they're clocked at the line, at least where Fergus is at right now. Fergus being clocked in the 7th spot. Nope, make that 10th spot, excuse me. Right now, Logan Wilson and Seth Cole having a battle for the lead, and it's Logan Wilson taking the number 1 spot. And Seth Cole shoved up high in the 20. Ed Gardner in the 87. Moving in the 3rd position right now, Ryan Acosta. Eric Matthews. He's making his way up through the field now. He's up in the top 5 now. He's riding 4th. And Bob Fergus, we were talking about him just a minute ago. He's now up to the number 5 spot now. Fergus looking for his first ever FedEx Nationwide Series victory. Of course, he's in his 4th career race in the FedEx Nationwide Series as well, too. This time by, we'll have 11 laps to go here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Fergus and Matthews side by side. Fergus to 2nd. And Sam Young in the 30 car. He's right there behind. So is David Burton, our Rockingham winner. In the 16 car, he runs in 4th position right now. Ooh, Natalie Hernandez. Oh, this may not be smart. I thought Natalie was going to make a 4 wide, though, in turn number 1. That wouldn't have been a smart move. 3 wide's tricky enough for these cars, but 4 wide is a certain wreck. But Hernandez right now runs in 17th position on the inside now. Nicholas Guerrero. Guerrero had to back off just a little bit on Seth Cole in the 20 car. Charles Jackson in the 5. He's right there behind Natalie. Natalie, as I said before, the new girl on the block in this series. And here comes David Burton in the 36. Burton in up the 1 car of John Waycross. He's gonna make his move to the inside of David Burton. He's got Dale Keselowski watching him in the 12 and Bob Fergus in the 34. Nope, Eric Matthews is gonna make the move on Fergus for the number 5 spot. As John Waycross to the lead in car number 1. This is going to be one wild scramble down the start finish line when the checkered flag falls. Cole Daly, car 38. Where did he come from? And it's Cole Daly to the number, I believe he's running 6th position right now. Yes, he is. Now diving inside of Bob Fergus in the 34. '37 car inside. That is the 27 car. That is Tim Waycross, John's brother. 5 laps to go. We had a crash late in the going in the Truck Series race that ended the race under caution under such great green flag action. Roy Vanderby leading the train involving him, Nicholas Guerrero, Seth Cole, and the 32 of Jeffrey Finguy. Three laps remaining. Here comes Cole Daly. Cole Daly to the inside of Eric Matthews. And Tim Waycross in the 27. He's in the mix too now. 2 laps to go. Can John Waycross hold on for his very first FedEx Nationwide Series win? And Tim Waycross on the 27, he wants to help. Nobody's been able to make the move on the 1 car yet. Cole Daly, he hopes to stay on the low side. But Waycross, Tim Waycross in the 27, he sticks to the low side now, and he's going to make it 1-2 for the Waycross brothers. The white flag waves 1 lap remaining for John Waycross in the number 1 HendrickMotors.com Chevy. Does his brother Tim have anything? Off at turn number 2 to come, Tim Waycross trying to close. But it's not going to be enough as John Waycross, car number 1, the HendrickMotors.com Chevrolet, is going to win the Quick Lane Motorcraft Ford 300. And there it is. John Waycross takes the win here today at Atlanta. Tim Waycross comes home second. Roy Vanderveen finishes third. David Burton fourth. Fifth to Cole Daly. Sixth, I believe, to Sam Young in a 30 car. Yes, it is. Eric Matthews 7th, Dale Keselowski 8th, Tim Gardner 9th, and Dylan Young comes home in 10th position and had the fastest lap of the race too at 203 miles per hour. Average speed 199.753. I already mentioned the top 10 for you, so here's the rest of the top 20. Jeffrey Finguide, Nicholas Guerrera, Seth Cole, Cole Moore, Derek Henderson, Skylar Harris, Logan Wilson, Eric Burton, Jerry Guerrera, and Jared Stone. The top 20 in this event. And several cars, several big names not having good days here. Charles Jackson, 35th. Dylan Hughes, dead last. In 36th, Joshua Collard, another. Him and Jenny Joe may have a little testing to do here in the 13 car. Finishes 31st. But John Waycross, the number 1 HendrickMotors.com Chevrolet, takes the win today here at Atlanta. And here's the points as they are right now. Nicholas Guerrera has a 47-point advantage now on David Burton. And Eric Matthews, Skylar Harris, Jerry Guerrera, Seth Cole, Jeffrey Finguide, Eric Burton, Lisa Shears, and Cole Daly, the top 10 in the points chase right now. 20th is John Waycross. That moved him in the top 20 in the points chase for that win, which is his first top 5 of the season, by the way, and top 10 as well. So, on the next race on the tour will be the Food City 250 at Bristol, Tennessee.